Family, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the journey. Listen, you know more than me. Correct me if I'm wrong, but is it safe to say that by 2006, Incubus wasn't trying to be new metal anymore? I mean, rock at this point is fragmenting, and bands were becoming brands, like chasing radio formats, and they were doubling down on the sound that sold, right? Incubus kind of did the opposite. Brandon Boyd is like painting, Mike is studying music theory, the whole band is like absorbing jazz and funk and world music and art instead of simply writing the heavier riffs that sold more records. I mean, imagine being like the label at this point. What are you guys doing? Guys, the world ego often believes mastery comes from becoming more of the same. But this channel has grown from, even me starting to do these little historical intros, you guys are giving me good feedback, like we want more of that, and that's not typically done. Living systems grow by integrating what seems unrelated, things that haven't been tried before. The strongest tree doesn't survive because every branch is identical, right? It survives because thousands of different branches drink from the same roots. Anomaly, which I'm going to show you my first reaction here in just a second, wasn't the sound of a band finding itself. It seems to have been the sound of a band refusing to be trapped by the identity that had made it famous. Family, we're going to let him cook. Please cook, sir. Bro, you see? Listen, shout out to my first roommate, Travis. Buddy, if you're watching this, I love you. He had all of these instruments. Every, weird instruments that you couldn't even, he had one of those. Guys, I will give you $1 billion, quadrillion, bajillion dollars if you can name in the comments what that instrument is. It's escaping me. It sounds dope. Ooh-wee. A cloud hanging over a city by a sea, right? The city by the sea is picturesque. That's a place you want to be, at least from the outside. But he's almost saying like even in Arcadia, shout out to Sleep Token, or even in paradise, even in a place that looks beautiful from the outside, there could be this looming cloud, this looming darkness, right? And he says, I wonder if she might be out there and sober as well as a well for loneliness. We go back a couple bars, I'm letting him cook. As well from loneliness. Please do persist, girl, it's how we met and made a mess. I picture your face at the back of my eyes. A fire in the attic, a proof of the prize. Anomaly. Bro, he's saying Anomaly, but he's also saying the word anomaly. Right? An anomaly is something that's out of the ordinary, that arrests your attention because of how strange and dramatic it presents itself. I think I may have overdone that definition, but respectfully. I think an anomaly is just something weird, something out of the ordinary, right? But he's saying anomaly. But he's pronouncing it like anomaly. I wonder if that's intentional. You know, family, is my mind kind of playing games on me right now? A fire in the attic is a beautiful, beautiful symbolic way of representing that your mind is racing. A fire in the attic up here. With what is he talking about? Guys, listen, I'm going to have to get into Incubus mode. If we're going to continue like this, the lyricism is so amazing and dense. He says, I'm a wounded satellite. Guys, a satellite is supposed to be something which is there, to help us navigate. A wounded satellite is like misdirection meets misdirection, right? It's like I'm completely lost, right? I'm just, I'm orbiting. This is freaking crazy.
A cloud hangs over and mutes my happiness. 1,000 ships gonna sail me back from distress. Wish you were here. I'm a wounded satellite. I need you now. Put me back together, make me right. I picture your face, the back of my eyes, a fire in the attic, a proof of the prize. Anomaly, anomaly, anomaly. I'm calling your name, I've been to the air. Now what are the others could ever compare? Anomaly, anomaly.
Guys, it's so fire. Get this, right? And I don't know whether he's trying to say anomaly or just anomaly in a weird, strange way. But if he's saying anomaly, he's saying like, look, this isn't my normal, right? I'm the city by the water. I'm the one who gets to watch the ship sails. I'm surrounded by my own landscape of salience. Shout out to Dr. John Vervaeke for that terminology. The salience landscape is what you consider relevant, right? He's saying all of that stuff disappears. The city by the shore and the boats that I usually want, all the things that I'm usually interested in. Now there's just this fire in the attic, this thing that's just this burnt into my mind. Anomaly, the anomaly. This is fire.
I've been to the air. Now what are the others could ever compare? Anomaly, anomaly, anomaly. Wait, there is a light, there is a fire, illuminated out of fate, or something better. I could care less, just stay with me a while. Wait, there is a light, there is a fire, defragmenting the attic fate, or something better. I could care less, just stay with me a while. Picture your face at the back of my eyes, a fire in the attic, proof of the prize. Anomaly, anomaly, anomaly. I'm calling your name, I've been to the air. Now what are the others could ever compare? Anomaly,
Bro, is the you're paying a little bit of attention to the video, which is very difficult to do when you're leaning in so deeply into the lyrics. It seems like she has like locked in syndrome. I don't know if you guys have ever read the book. It's called the Butterfly and the Diving Bell. It was written by a person with locked in syndrome, and they wrote the book by blinking. All they could do was blink their eyes and have someone like write down the letters that they were saying. It's very, very, it's kind of spooky and haunting, but yeah, there's a book written by a person with locked in syndrome, The Butterfly and the Diving Bell. And her twitching of her fingers and the tear coming down her eye, it's like she's in there, alive, aware of the situation. Because this is about to get dark. Maybe the world needed Anomaly because human beings have a strange habit of falling in love with people who aren't there. I mean, not imaginary people exactly, but imaginary versions of real people. You've done that, and I've done that too. The perfect woman, the perfect husband, the perfect friend, or the perfect life. And then reality commits the unforgivable crime of being real. Brandon Boyd called his imagined woman an anomaly, precisely because she probably couldn't exist. And then suddenly, this isn't merely a love song, it's a song about a projection. Right? Because the more detailed the person in your head becomes, the harder it is for an actual human to compete. Guys, aren't we in a loneliness epidemic for like precisely this reason? Family, like, comment, share, subscribe. Talk to me, please, in the comments below. Correspond with me. Let me cook. Until the next time, family, please stay balanced. What's next from Incubus? Tell me that.